It might be cold outside, but it's certainly hot in here, especially with these perfumes. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to a new year, and I have been absent for a short while because Richard and I were very, very ill, although he was sicker, is that the word? He was more ill than I was. He had it really bad in his chest. I had it all in my head. While Claude just gets up. There we go, darling. So, I do apologise that I haven't made any videos in the past week or two. Christmas was a bit of a washout, but hey, we're here for a brand new year. Another wig. This one is called Mocha. I'm quite liking it actually. What do you think? Comment down below. But let's get on with some winter scents, because it's going to be fresh new content this year. Fresh new me. Girl can dream, can't she? Anyway, if perfume is your jam and you want to turn the extraordinary into the more extraordinary, you want to turn the mundane into the extraordinary, then you've clicked onto the right channel. Keep on watching. What do we have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scents, 8 perfumes, 8 fragrances to discuss. So, let's get into it. Let's start with the usual suspect, shall we? I mean, come on, we couldn't have a winter video, a winter perfume video without Dior Addict. It is the ultimate autumn and winter scent, cold weather scent. Now, I know that Sarah Mays has said that she wears this in summer. I've tried. I can't. And I'm not a seasonal perfume wearer. Gosh, my nails are so bare. I don't normally have bare nails like this. This is where I've been so ill. I will have a lovely nails in my next video. However, Dior Addict. It is ambery, a grown-up vanilla. It is it's delicious. It's about 15 years ago when it came out. Well, no, actually it's been out 20 years. It had all the hype and it deserved all the hype. This is a reformulated version, but still nonetheless, it's okay. It's good. It's good. I don't feel I need to hunt for a vintage version, because this is so strong and potent. It has a little bit of jasmine, a bit of blackberry, but it is the ultimate gourmand vanilla, grown-up vanilla. You wear this with jumpers, you wear this with your turtlenecks, your sweaters. It's just perfect. It's a perfect scent for the winter. So Dior Addict. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I certainly love it, and it's gone down to about here now. I've used, because I don't use a lot and I only wear it in the winter. Beautiful. This next one, which I have a little 30ml dinky bottle of, is Samsara by Guerlain. It is a shadow of its former self, because I used to know somebody, a good friend of mine, if she's watching, Victoria Wade. I've said her name now. Victoria, she would wear Samsara. Oh, this was 25 years ago, when it was in its, maybe it was reformulated then because it came out in 89, but it was potent and strong. It was a lovely, and it still is, a lovely sandalwood scent. Now, I have it here in this bee bottle. Now, it has come out again in the normal, it's It's like an ace. It reminds me of it, like an ace of spades bottle. And I don't know if it's been reformulated or not, but this is sandalwood predominantly, which it is lovely when you spray it, but it's just been completely watered down. So if you can, excuse my voice because I've still got a bit of this cold going on. If you can, I would hunt down a vintage. I've ummed and ahed, and I've seen numerous formulas. It's been reformulated 3 or 4 times, maybe. This is probably the 3rd reformulation, probably. But it's still beautiful, but the projection and the longevity is not there. So for that purpose, it's not a brilliant scent in my opinion, because I want more of that sandalwood, but it's not in there. But still, nonetheless, if you want something that really won't offend as much, then get a newer Samsara by Guerlain. Now this next one had to be in here. It is Earle number 15. Again, this I feel I can only wear in the winter. Autumn and winter actually. But I wanted to choose it for winter. It is so beautiful. But you know, I don't really go on notes here, but there is, yeah, sandalwood, juniper, bergamot, tonka bean, vetiver. It is one of those scents that just, I feel, is when you're round a bonfire, when you're round this fire doing, if you want to camp in the winter, I definitely don't want to camp in the winter, but if you're the one that does that and you like the outdoors, this is an outdoors scent. Nonetheless, you can still go clubbing in this. It's an ideal clubbing scent. This will get you a lot of compliments. It's given me a lot of compliments. It comes in this opaque bottle. It's a 50 mils. The other one that I really like is in a purple bottle. And I swear I've seen Ange speak about it, 50 Cents UK. But this is spicy. This is a little bit floral. This isn't really gourmand at all. You have to love spice. It is just a beautiful spice bomb of a scent. Ambery. Lasts a long time, projects as well. So underrated. Earle number 15. Now if you're a fan of number 15, you may well like Shalimar, the original by Guerlain. This is a vanilla on gasoline. That's how I like to describe it. It's a vanilla on gasoline. When you first smell it, it's like fuel fire, and I really love that. But then it mellows into this lemony, vanilla, beautiful scent. This has been reformulated, but I absolutely love this reformulation. One of the oldest scents that you can find. Came out in 1925. It is opulent. It is class. It is grown up person. It is grown up, suited and booted, dressed to the nines, beautiful red lip. This could go with a beautiful black dress, a stunning winter party extravaganza outfit. This is for the woman that knows who she is. And yes, I'm looking at you, Liz Moores. Yes, Liz Moores from Papillon. She loves this scent, I do know. And she is a bombshell of a woman. I crush on her. Her beau, Simon, I'm jealous of. Yes, I'm jealous of you, Simon. And my mission this year is actually to meet you, Liz. So I really want to do a collaboration of some sorts. I really do. Some sort of vlog. Who would want to see a vlog? Yes, I think that's a good idea. Anyway, back to Shalimar by Guerlain, because Liz only lives down the road for about 25 miles away from me. That's not far at all. So, Shalimar by Guerlain. It is... It's Liz Moore's in a bottle. Now, this next one, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with, but I still like it, so I'm going to keep it in my collection. I'll tell you why I have a love-hate relationship. I'm actually going to put a tiny bit on me because it's beautiful in that opening. It's bright and effervescent. When it dries down to this almost vanillic latte. This slightly, not too much coffee, but I get a tiny bit of this coffee accord in it. There isn't coffee in it, but it reminds me of a black opium, but black opium I think is better than this. I'm sorry if anybody does like this, but it's a nice scent. I will wear this around the house in the daytime in winter. It's one of those everyday go-to scents. Now, when I smell it, I really like it. Richard has actually commented that he likes this when I wear this, but it has this milkiness, this frothiness, this lactic, milky quality about it. I think it has maybe a rice kind of note to it. So it has like this, like creamed pudding effect, rice pudding effect. And I'm not sure if that's that kind of like ever so slightly grating on me. However, it's still nice and it's still likeable. But I have other better scents than this that I feel want a bit more of a kick. This is mellow. This is good for going to meet people for brunch, for lunch. It's not really a clubbing scent. It's not a going out scent, in my opinion. But it's good nonetheless. Loverdose, which I never said what it was. Loverdose Black Tattoo, I think. Or is it just Loverdose Tattoo? But I only have this in a 30ml and you can still get this. It's still beautiful. Now this one is a bit of an oddball because it has this frangipani flower note in this. This is Prada, La Femme. This is the intense version. In the opening, you get this brightness to it and this slightly tropical feeling. But as it dries down, it goes to a almost slightly indolic. I'd probably say out of all of these, this and Shalimar are probably the ones that go verging on indolic, but this is quite, when I say indolic, the florals are ripe and in bloom. This is a ripe frangipani with a bit of jasmine running through it. It's tropical, but you can pull it off in the winter. I feel this is a classy scent as well. This is a scent that is for somebody that really knows who they are as well. This is for a businessman or businesswoman. This is for somebody that could go into a meeting and wear this and be quite with it. This has sophistication. This has an aura of class all of its own. Prada, La Femme Absolue. Perfect for the winter. I'm going with my two most... Well, I love all Dior. I love all Dior, but this is Hypnotic Poison by Dior, which I think is the perfect all year round scent. Yes, I can wear this all year round, but it is perfect for winter as well. I've worn this in high heat, but I can still wear this in winter as well. This is a reformulated version, but I do have several pre-reformulated version, so if you can get a pre-reformulated version, then please do. But this is the latest rendition, and I think this is okay. This is good. Doesn't last as long as the others, but it's still nonetheless again, it's vanilla with this kind of almost nuttiness to it. Almost slightly licoricey feel, but not licorice. It has this caraway seed in as well, which gives it something different. It verges on gourmand. It's a classic. It's one that everybody has talked about. Everybody will still talk about, including me. Hypnotic Poison by Dior. And finally, the Ice Queen herself, Dior Pure Poison. Now this is a pre-reformulated version, and I do have a newer version, but I think the newer version is a shadow of its former self. So if you can hunt this original one, now you would think, oh my gosh, white floral, how can I wear that in winter? Yes, somehow it pulls off the jasmine in there, combined with the orange blossom. It just gives it that sophistication, and it gives it an all year round feel. The jasmine isn't too pungent, the orange blossom isn't too fresh. Whenever I spray this, I just have a feeling of euphoria. It makes me happy. The sandalwood in this is creamy. It dries down to a beautiful scent trail, and it is Ice Queen perfection. Yes, it's all year round sophistication. Not everybody likes this, and I know there are a lot of people out there that don't like this. Yes, I'm looking at you, Julia, scentSiblings.ca. However, this is my poison. Apart from Midnight Poison, apart from Hypnotic Poison, apart from the original Poison, apart from Tender Poison. Yes, I love the poisons. So what are your winter scents? Comment down below. Those were just a few that I wanted to do. I am going to do another one in the next couple of weeks. I've got loads more ideas for fresh new content. Once again, thank you so much to subscribing here on YouTube. So just supporting me. The love is, the comments, the love is, the gratitude, I just absolutely adore it. I'm actually going into New Year thinking that I don't really do resolutions, but I'm actually going to have a bit of a treat people really how they should be treated, with respect, with kindness, with compassion. I think that's lacking. I also feel you cannot change people. You have to accept people for not just who they are, but what they are. You're not going to change them. And if people don't show up, if people say they will, but they won't, you have to accept that about people. If people would, or they could, they will do it. Have the people in your life that you feel are the right people in your life. Remember, people come and go in your life, and I've had a lot of people come and go in my life. So I'm going to just accept people for who and what they are. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. If you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, at least don't get caught. Bye.